Nokia producer on
That was
10/5/24 last year.
8 days before my birthday.
Hey, 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 hey. Who calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who?
Wrap it up there, but I want to look and see if Drake's has ever freestyled. Drake.
All right. I'm gonna get this. Hold on. Can we come back? Can we do it?
Can you come back to what? What's good, y'all? So in this video, I'm gonna be reacting to Drake's Nokia reference tracks leak. I'm not gonna say nothing till I hear the song, okay? Because I was just about to talk crazy. But let me hear the reference track. See how similar it is. Then I'm gonna talk crazy. I'm gonna talk crazy regardless, okay? I'm just letting you know Drake stands probably should leave right now. Okay. I couldn't find any videos other than Screws and then somebody else, but they were both like commentator type. This is like the type of video it was, or Fantastic Hip Hop, but he's not gonna provide any evidence. He's just gonna be talking. So here we are. So we're gonna get into Screws video and see what they are talking about.
No way. There's no way, ladies and gentlemen. Again. Listen, y'all see what I got on. Protect hip hop culture.
Y'all buy a shirt. I don't, you feel me?
Especially for times like this. I'm sending personal thank you videos to everybody who grabs one in the next 5 days. Ladies and gentlemen, there has been a leak, a drop, or somebody have found a reference track to Drake's Nokia. And
if he don't play it, I'ma find it and we gonna listen to it.
in Toronto reference track. This isn't just dropped by like the artist. Shout out to Capo. Shout out to him. This isn't just dropping. You have to believe it. The producer of the song.
Oh shit.
Has a video where he's doing the original, and we're gonna watch this right now. And
so wait. Is the producer the op? Well, not my op, but Drake's op. How did this come about? Why did he say, you know what? Forget you, dumb. I'm gonna leak this. What was that about?
My opinions on this in a little bit. Let's watch this little clip right here. Sorry, I don't know the producer's name.
Didn't it just say?
This is on Man.
Video of Nokia producer Elkin before Drake voiceover. Drake proves again how unoriginal he is and how he likes stealing other people's ideas. Okay, so he's gonna show it. So great.
Num Juice Twitter channel. Oh my goodness.
All right, what are you about to listen to?
Hip-hop culture. You better go grab it.
And what's crazy is that I reacted to the Nokia video. If you want to see my thoughts on that, go ahead. Prior to even seeing the video, I said in the beginning, I was like, you know, this song's cool. Like, I'm not about to just like hate to hate. Okay? It was other songs on that album that was not good. Okay, this is what it is. But that song, it was like a cool pop thing. I didn't hear it in full until I watched the video, and that second verse kind of threw me. But the like, is it Stacy? Is it whatever? Like the TikTok sound that people have been like using. It's like just fun, you know? So there wasn't much to hate about it, but it's not even his at this point. Excuse me?
Let's get it.
Nokia producer on 10/5/24 last year.
8 days before my birthday.
Hey.
Yeah, let's get it.
Who it is?
You hear that?
Who it is? Who it is? Ho?
It's the
Who
boy.
it is? Who calling that shit?
I'm not gonna lie. Initially, I was like, okay, I like how Drake changed that. Because who it is, how? Just won't hitting. But then who calling that shit is literally just right there. So,
Who it is? Ho?
It's the
Who
boy.
it is? Who calling that shit? You calling my shit? Who calling my shit? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who?
Hey yo, so you know I've been putting y'all. This is the intro, right?
Okay.
This is
Okay.
the
Okay. I'm going to give thoughts as I go. Intro. It's still like damn, because that's like kind of like I don't know. I really like that part. Like I'm really just living for the chorus. You feel me? Um. So it's like, but let's just I guess benefit of the doubt. At this point, he not no rap. He sued. What are we even talking about? Anybody that says goat and he sued because he got his feelings hurt is actually crazy. And he has been outed for like using reference tracks on so many different songs. I don't know what we're talking about, but right now it just being in the beginning. If you did the rest of the song, I'm looking at him as a pop star at this point. So whatever. I mean, they mostly do it, right? Right?
producer doing the intro. You hear him, and then Drake comes over and does the full thing. Now, before there's some more clips too.
Oh
They're a
God.
little staticky, and I don't know if they prove much to me, but they do prove some stuff. And we're gonna get into those. But I gotta say this now. I got two feelings about this. My first one is, all right. So basically, we can see that there's a reference track of a song like Nokia, right? And some people might be like, well, it's different. It's not really like a rap song, so it's okay that he has reference tracks.
Oh, and I hopefully it doesn't seem like I'm just like giving him like I'm not. He's just like kind of a loser to me at this point. So I'm just like, who's surprised? Who's really shocked at this point? He done it 18,000 times. He sued. What are we talking about? Anything after the suing is like we don't. Like it's not getting that much out of me because, like I said, I just reacted to something probably like a few weeks ago about 5 a.m. reference track or 5 a.m. in Toronto or something like that. Reference tracks possibly leaking. So it's just like repetitive. We heard the ones that Yachty did, ones that Quentin Miller did, like just over and over and over again. So I'm not shocked no more. Okay, just not shocked. So I still think it's lame.
Kind of like Beyonce. It's kind of like a singer. Those reference tracks, they got reference tracks. They don't write their stuff. This is why I agree with that, but now now with Drake, this is an issue. This is a problem, bro.
It's been a
This is a
pro.
problem. There's nothing wrong, like I said, with having a producer lay down the idea of how the track goes, right? Or the chorus or the vibe or the bop, right? There becomes a wrong thing when somebody is held up as one of the greatest hit makers that there ever was. It's one thing when
Who
somebody
did?
is
Who
held
said
up as
that?
supposed to be a
Y'all saying
rapper
that?
and this much stuff is outed on you. It's I also think you suing Drake suing UMG has a lot to do with this, because these are flying left and right. And at what point? Because sometimes people will go, well, I mean, you've heard the Quentin Miller references. Drake sounds better. I'm gonna keep it tall. I used to be on that boat too. It's like, well, Drake be making him sound better. When I heard Little Yachty's Jumbotron reference track, I low key felt like, man, this feels more authentic to Yachty. It sounds
Who
better.
did the one Mob Ties? Um yeah. Which sucks because I actually like that song. I didn't believe it. Like obviously, like it's Drake. If y'all would think that he was out here, I don't know, switching shit up or something. I don't know. What? He sued. Are we okay?
The person in the producer sounded fine on it.
Nah,
So
nah,
he
nah. Let's not. Nah. I don't know. Listen, I ain't really. Maybe. And you know what? I thought it was. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was written by Drake. I don't know. Supposedly Drake has written stuff for other people, whatever. But because I don't know what's written by him or not, I'm just assuming that he either has writer's block or he doesn't write well. So the second verse when he was saying that stupid stuff that I laughed at in the video, where he said something about something about a girl acting like a hoe or whatever. I thought he wrote it because it was ridiculous. Like it, I was just like, this is what we're what. But if he didn't even write this, damn.
Not even making the best versions of them. And at what point do you go, Drake, man? Is there ever gonna be a time when you just stop and go, just to prove something, just to prove I am who they say I am, just to prove I am that dude with the pen? I've been defending Drake's pen. Let me try to do one without me, because at some point you cross over from being the greatest hit maker to one of the greatest cover artists that there is. That's what it feels like. So there's more clips. Hold on. Now, Man posted this one too. Now, this is another one. Here we go. More of the song. It's supposed to have a reference. It's a little blurry, but.
Blurry.
Okay, I didn't hear nothing in that. Apparently,
They went through a tornado. What the
that
fuck?
was supposed to be a part of the song. Apparently, that was supposed to be a part of the song. But here's another damning piece of evidence. The original video that dropped 6 months ago. When you click on the video, guess what happens? It's not available anymore. If there is nothing to, it's not available anymore. The video is private. That makes me think
I'm
somebody
so
called.
nosy. I'm up here trying to read his. I'm like, what you be doing, sir?
And if you look at Capo, Lai Mula, Capo Bravos, if you look at his interview with Nolan, I think I might cover some of that.
Who are
He
these people?
says stuff like this be happening. You know what I mean? I've had conversations actually with Cap, and he said, yeah. So somebody seemed like they got a call and it took down. That's another part I go, ooh. So here's another part, right? Baby girl. Here's him doing the baby girl part. That's the best part of the song. Baby girl. What? First of all, shout out to this producer. Shout out to him, bro. Because you really the hit maker, ain't? I'm not even saying I wasn't a big fan of Nokia, but to anybody who considers that a hit, you gotta thank my guy right here. Baby girl. Baby girl. Hey. Baby girl, let me see you do your dance. Let me see you twirl.
Wait, I hear something in the background though. He's not singing to the song.
Hey. Baby girl, let me see you do your dance. Let me see you twirl. Shaking ass in the club with your homegirl. Take a pic for the gram. Show the whole world. Show the whole world. So under it, I don't know who's doing. I don't know
Yeah, I
if
was gonna
that's the
say I
original
wanted it to
tape under,
keep
but this.
going because I wanted to hear if Drake's part was gonna come in. You know, I just want to get the facts straight. Like, you feel me? So I can, so I can go crazy accordingly. You feel me? I don't want to be one of them. That's why, no hate. I fuck with his page too. Fantastic Hip Hop. That's why I didn't watch it because sometimes he just be just angry, just. And this is why Drake will never um recover from Not Like Us or something.
Producer singing that part. So I don't know if that is the artist under it and he just showing, but it's just more evidence, especially that he might have had something to do with the writing. I mean, even the people who are defending this aren't even saying it's fake. They're just trying to push the fact that it's a reference track. Everybody has reference tracks, and here's the thing: when you say like pop stars and singers and stuff, they have reference tracks. Okay, yeah, no, I 100% agree with you. But then you have to move Drake in that category. You have to. You have to. Because
And
what
I think there's a lot of artists, like pop stars, or that don't have reference tracks. You feel me? And I feel like that's why people relate so much or are such big fans of them, like Billie Eilish. And let's be real with Beyonce, okay? She might not write everything, but a lot of the songs that she has, she does have a hand in writing. I'll say that. Um, but it makes even Taylor Swift. I'm not a Taylor Swift fan. You feel me? She seems like a cool person, but as far as her music goes, I don't know. Just don't seem like my style. Um, but I feel like that's why people connect to certain artists. If you told me By the way, I just reacted to Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. If you want to go see that, check that out. And there's plenty more album and song reactions on this page. Just go to the search bar, type Nina Janae, and then type whatever song you're looking for. And if I react to it, it'll pop up. But if I found out that Kendrick Lamar had reference tracks for Good Kid, Mad City, I said all right, To Pimp a Butterfly. I don't even care if the throw it Untitled Unmastered, bitch. Mr. Morale, I cried in that reaction. If I found out that that wasn't even somebody else, that was somebody else's story, that was somebody else's whatever, that would literally, I'm not gonna lie, that would crush me. It would initially crush me because I relate to a lot of the stuff that he says, even if it's like through my own experiences, through somebody I love, and what they've gone through or whatever. And sometimes it's just admiration for the way that he writes and tells a story. Um, and the talent of it. But if those reference tracks or somebody wrote for him, because I mean, those are two different things. Writing for somebody and you deciding how to put it in a song, for rapping, that's still like, what in the hell are you doing? But you had to have someone outline how it's supposed to go. Like, come on. Like, I've said this before. Why can't people's fans be like realistic? Your fans are gonna mess up. You don't know them people. Your parents mess up. Your family, your friends mess up. Why can't y'all hold an artist that don't fucking know you accountable for when they fuck up? I don't get it. Whatever.
What part do you do? I almost want Drake to put out like a series studio session where no edits. He just records himself, live streams himself
He's not gonna do
recording
that.
an album, or at least like 3, 4
Has he
songs,
ever
bro. Because
freestyled? I'm not trying to get off track. What we're gonna look at the end. I want to look if he has done a freestyle like on Sway and Sway, one of them mofo's. No leaker, no LA leakers. I'm trying to see for sure. I know it's real. It's really something. He's iced out. I see it. I
and I
see it on the
believe I
wrist.
said this in my other video. I believe a lot of this stuff is coming out right. I could be a conspiracy theory. I could be a conspiracy, but it feels like a lot of this stuff is coming out right now because of certain legal things that are going on. And I said this.
If that's the case, leak the daughter. I'm still sure that there's a daughter somewhere. Leak that shit. Get that up. You feel me? That's the stuff that needs to be boom. Not just that, but his any concrete. I mean nothing where people could say, "Oh, he's well, I mean he was on stage with a 17-year-old, but people have said because he was 20, 23 or something like that was okay. That was frightening. Um, but concrete evidence and proof where no one can say he's a groomer and they can say he's a weirdo of that type of behavior. I mean, let's give us the hard hitting stuff. All right, blow the internet up. Have his team scrambling to delete pages and stuff. Okay,
Happen. I said this would happen when they have the keys to your closet full of skeletons. They gonna open it. So what this does is it makes you me. What does this change for me? It just goes back to that thing where I try to defend Drake as a writer
why?
and I look dumb sometimes.
Okay,
And it really just leaves the question whether you think this is okay or not, right? Whether you're gonna defend this and be like, no, it's fine for another reference track to leak. It's fine, cool, right? How can you then say Drake is the greatest like rapper, or if you want to say like pop star, cool, not the greatest singer, but like, at what point, bro? At what point? At what point, bro? I just, as somebody who I said, I still don't know if those timestamp song leaks were 100% true. I'm about 45% thinking they were. But like, it's like, I don't want to not like Drake. The lawsuit stuff.
I get so confused as to what be happening sometimes. I mean, you don't have to, I guess, dislike somebody. Like, I guess it's better to not care at the end of the day. What does he be talking about sometimes? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've said this multiple times. Like I said, I fuck with him. You feel me? But just like I just said, when somebody like says some weird stuff and just holding them accountable, I'm that's what I'm doing. I don't care if I like you or not. I would do it to my friends. I love my friends. I love my family. I'm gonna do it to them. I don't understand sometimes with the allegations that are on Drake, and I'm just saying the allegations that are on Drake and the fact that he went so hard on academics. What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? I would think this was written off once the kind of the weird behavior was, you feel me? After a lawsuit and all the weird ass behavior together, I mean, if you listen to him in like passing, like you whatever, but to I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I don't make sense. Whatever.
And all this stuff is just coming out more and more. The infinite ghostwriting. Let me say I want to protect Drake. Okay, Drake. Let me say I take the position of an OVO, but I want to protect you. I want to fight for you. How do I fight for your pen now? How? How? Because someone could go, okay, yeah, we threw Drake out as a lyricist, but he still niggas can't touch him when it comes to hits. When you basically just buying hits and you like the biggest artist, it don't feel the same, gang. If you was a singer and your singing was the talent, the reason why nobody cares when it's Beyonce, because their talent is how they sing it. I still feel like the other person sounded just fine on that. Just fine on that. And was he the original person saying baby girl? I don't even know. Anyway, so.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up there, but I want to look and see if Drake's has ever freestyled. Drake freestyle. By the way, like I said, let me give my thoughts on this. Like I said, I'm not shocked. It is what it is at this point. He does it a lot. Um, his stands are gonna find a way to defend it. It's not even like, I don't know. Sometimes when you have to deal with like stupidity, it's better to just like go your own way. Cause trying to argue with like a stupid person is really, you're never gonna win. Okay, because they think they're right. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. You gotta ignore that. I will agree that when a singer does their talent is singing. But there's plenty of singers that don't have other people um write for them, and you can just feel and connect to them more because it's their personal experience. Drake has dope songs, but when you try to think, is it him writing or is it not? It just makes it too difficult. I don't really listen to Drake no more, to be honest. That's just me. But yeah, let's see if he's freestyle.
Cypher sounds heavy.
Cypher.
Juanito is on the camera shooting the movie.
Yeah.
In HD.
Yeah. Young. Young. What up?
1080p's the film. Available on DVD Monday.
Yeah.
Drake, what's good, my brother?
I'm here, man. I'm ready. I remember listening the last time I listened to one of these Flex.
What's
you know,
good?
the boy said something. He said, Flex, let me touch the city. Let him know where it's at. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Can I do that?
You want to do that?
Can I do that?
Hold up.
I'm sorry. I just saw like interviews from when he was on Degrassi, and it's never mind.
Turn his mic up a little bit.
Can I do that?
Get his mic up.
Can I do that?
Okay, tell him yeah.
New York, New Jersey. I'm here. Toronto, Canada. I'm in here.
Oh.
All the way from.
All the way?
Degrassi. All the way from.
Let me situate this.
Yeah. All the way from it. Yeah. I'm telling you.
What the hell is taking so long? We a minute in, I ain't heard a word yet. Can we go? Drop the beat. That's what they be saying in the studio. Drop that beat.
I'm telling you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know? Yeah. Young. I got you. Look. I say, young money to the young boy dying out. You hear me crying out, you see me riding out. And if your man get the stunt and we'll buy him out.
This station, Funkmaster Flex, I run the city. My man Drake is in the building.
I'm in here.
We shut it down.
Give me something for the city.
If you just stepped into New York, if this is your first time in New York, you're tuned into the Kingpin.
Yes.
Hot 97.
I can't stand when one of the producers, a mofo like this, just keep talking. Shut up. Damn. Damn.
Give me something else, throw something
Please,
else
give me
on.
something else. Come on, man. Ready? Give me something else. I get on my gritty. You want me on my gritty? All right. Look, look, New York, check. I say it like this, I say, vacuum interiors and shine wheels. What's your life like? This how mine feels. I like my seat back. I like my wine chill. I look good, smell better, and I rhyme ill. I say I'm at these girls' neck and head. You and your girl sleep in separate beds.
That's dope. That's fire. Does he have one? I want to see, bro. Like he reading, so it made me feel like this was already playing. How you got your? You feel me? Does he have one where he is rapping off the dome, like when J. Cole did his L.A. Leakers?
That's how you feel tonight, Flex? Hold up. So you called me off, man. You called me all the way.
Wait. Huh? Huh?
Hold up. So you called me off, man. You called me all the way off now. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna get this. Hold on. Can we come back? Can we do it?
Can you come back to what? What? Am I lost? Why would you come back and not
Can we
rap?
come back? Yeah.
Nice.
Hold on. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him.
So crazy.
I promise I'm gonna get him. I promise. I can't give him everything, Flex. Like,
No, you can't.
I can't give him everything because you know, like you gotta understand. This is my first. You want me to do it again? You want me to give? This is my first like real time on the radio. Like this is my first real.
Your first real like blast off.
Like with the big dog.
Launch.
Like with the.
Well, you know.
You know what I'm saying? Like.
And
it doesn't get much realer than
I want to
this.
get the story, New York.
Please.
Baby, you my everything.
Okay. Well, I won't hold y'all up too much longer. Y'all do with that what you will. Like I gave my thoughts. It is what it is. There might be whole reference tracks for the whole some sexy songs for you. Everything might be a reference track. What if Family Matters came out as a reference track? That's what we got to talk about. What if Push Ups was a reference track? Anyways, this was very, very much as I expected. Okay, so anyways, y'all like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, and I will see y'all in the next one.